This is an ABC News special report.
You're tired of fighting traffic every morning? Wish you could just roll out of bed, put on a pot of coffee, and sit down at your computer to make some cash?
Wouldn't we all like that?
Yeah, I think we would.
They send you a big check before you even start doing any work.
The good news is there's an app for that.
When you say it's paying off, what exactly do you mean? Well, we're outside here for a reason. Do you see these cars? And we can call them toys, right? Big boy toys. Are these your cars?
Yes.
How old are you?
20.
Stop it. How old are you?
21.
But here's a question. How do you know if that offer is legit or if it's a scam?
But now, more and more big corporations are hiring workers for high-paying jobs that you can do at home in your bathrobe and your slippers.
Are you looking for some extra cash? Who isn't? Maybe even a new job. There's an app for that.
Do you want to get paid up to $800 per hour or even $1,000 per hour with minimal effort? This public announcement could change your life immediately. In the last 48 hours, Tracy Lund, an 80-year-old retiree, got paid $3,422. Craig Jensen, a high school dropout from New Mexico, made $4,289. And retired truck driver Ted Reed saw deposits of $6,600. All while he was hunting deer near his house in Wyoming. What do they all have in common? Two things. Number one, they all consider themselves 100% computer illiterate. Number two, they're all using a simple trick to make huge money from home on complete autopilot. Absolutely anyone can use this trick to make as much as $800,000 in a year. And that's every single year afterwards, almost without lifting a finger. This trick is virtually unknown to the public. And the crazy thing is, pretty much everyone's heard of this concept. You see it on TV and the news, you hear about it on the radio, and you've probably heard friends talking about it. But strange enough, very few people know how to use it to make insane money. Take a look at this and check out how much I've made in the last week alone. And then look at this week. Week after week, month after month. The income just does not stop, even if I wanted it to. And just to be clear, I don't have a background in marketing or finance. In fact, I almost dropped out of high school myself. And no, I'm not doing anything illegal. These aren't welfare checks or any breaks I'm getting. I'm just a normal guy who uses a simple method that generates thousands of dollars automatically. And thanks to this powerful site, you too could be earning up to $70,000 every single month. In fact, you could be earning so much money that you never have to work again. All of your money problems could be gone by the end of this week. Your toughest decision could be where to go on your next vacation and which new luxury car to buy. And you don't need any special skills, knowledge, or previous experience, nor any work ethic for that matter.
For the past 4 months, I've made over $20,000 in this program. It's been phenomenal. I don't know what else to say. It's just, I'm glad to be a part of your team, and you taught me a bunch. So if you're watching this film and you're thinking about coming in, so get on board.
And I gotta tell you, for a person, I'll tell you straight up, I spent over $1 million on information, training, marketing, learning how to become a better entrepreneur.
That's when I made $110,000 in the last 9 months. I wouldn't have done it any other way if I never came across it or I just never went on the internet. I probably would have been still homeless, struggling.
I just want to thank you for the work you put in when you develop systems, the time you put in, the energy, and really how easy you make it for someone just getting started online.
So, what's this life-changing trick I'm talking about? It's called artificial intelligence. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard of AI. Before I started using AI to generate thousands of dollars daily, I didn't even understand what that term meant. I mean, I'd hear this buzzword over the news, but I didn't know what it really was. It seemed like something out of a sci-fi movie where robots do your work and then eventually take over the planet. But I didn't realize I was using it daily on my cell phone. I was using it every time I shop the internet. Even Google uses it to correct your spelling mistakes whenever you search for something online. And I can guarantee you're using it daily without even knowing it. Anytime you unlock your cell phone, that's AI. Anytime you call a business that has an automated operator, that's AI. And you don't have to know anything about how AI works in order to make huge money off of this, because AI does the work for you. without you needing to know a thing. This huge household name is your ticket to success. Did you know that billionaire Mark Cuban said that the world's first trillionaire will come from AI? AI generates hundreds of billions of dollars each year, and those numbers increasing every quarter. Last year, companies using AI generated a whopping $700 billion. What if you could just get a tiny slice of that? You would be rich 10 times over without needing to know anything about computers or robots. So now, it's your turn to take a slice of this $1 trillion pie. The fact that you're still watching this video means that you're an intelligent, competent person who's looking to make a success of themselves. Because of that, there's a chance that you've previously tried to earn money online, only to be left confused, frustrated, and ultimately disappointed with not a single extra dollar in your pocket. But don't worry, the vast majority of people end up failing because they don't have the right method. I know because I failed too. But honestly, it's not your fault. Without a bulletproof system, making money online with AI is almost impossible. That's why you need the system that I'm about to give you today. Welcome to Instant Payday Tricks, a time-tested secret that can help absolutely anyone make up to $70,000 per month. And the best thing is, you're running with just 25 minutes from now. And this thing constantly updates itself using artificial intelligence, constantly discovering new tricks to fully ensure you make more money. If you've previously tried to make money online, it probably took you days, if not weeks, of messing around with various accounts and complications before you got the ball rolling. Or maybe you even had to give up completely. This is because unless you got AI finding the best methods out there, making commissions online is extremely complicated. But with the Instant Payday Tricks, absolutely everything's done for you. Check this out. It doesn't stop, and in fact, it typically only grows. I made all of that using tricks discovered by AI. But before I discovered how to use this powerful intelligence to make my fortune, things weren't always this good. Before I discovered this, I was close to homeless. My name's Ed Roberts, and I'm originally from a small town in South Carolina. I come from pretty humble beginnings. My parents were good, honest, God-fearing people. My father was a dishwasher, and my mother was a homemaker. I'm the youngest of 6 siblings, so money was always pretty tight at home. There was always food on the table, but all of my clothes were hand-me-downs from my brothers and sometimes sisters. And usually their clothes were all from thrift stores. Every Christmas was more about family than gifts. And I didn't buy my own car until I was age 31. I almost dropped out of high school to help my family by working as a farm worker. After I started working at a nearby farm, over the years, I worked my way up to a managerial position. At 23, I married my high school girlfriend. And by the time I was 28, she had given me 2 beautiful daughters. For several years, I was happy with my lot. Sure, my job was a lot of hard manual work and didn't pay especially well, but I loved my family, and that's what really mattered. But then over time, things started to change at work. Because of advancements in technology, tasks which were once performed by people could now be performed by machines. And in the long run, replacing people with machines would save the farm money. So over the course of several months, many of the men who worked below me at the farm were laid off. One by one, I watched them go, and one by one, machines replaced them. And once laid off, these men had nowhere else to go. Rates of employment in our town went super high, and many families were devastated by this. Every day I hoped and prayed that my job would be safe. But then one day I was called into the farm owner's office. I was being replaced by someone who had experience maintaining the new crop picking machines. I was only experienced in managing people, and so I was no longer of use to the farm. I felt my heart stop in that very moment. I had no idea how I would break the news to my loving wife. I had no education and no special skills to offer. I was scared that I couldn't provide for my family. Finding a job in town was almost impossible. So I had to get thinking. I didn't want to look for work in another town, as that would mean moving away from my parents and taking my kids out of school. So I turned to the internet in the hope of finding some way to make money. For weeks, I searched the web for any online work I could find. I had no idea about blogging, so that was out of the question. I was very camera shy, so I couldn't make any YouTube videos. I wasn't a photographer, so I couldn't offer images for sale. I thought about selling some of our belongings on eBay, but We'd run out of stuff very quickly. I even tried online surveys, but that made me not a single dime for the hours I put in. I was at a loss. And then I saw something. I'd come across a post on a secret forum from a lady who claimed to have made $50,000 in just 3 weeks off the internet. At first, I thought she was lying. There's no way that a computer illiterate person could make so much money. Surely, if that were possible, everyone would be doing it. So I reached out to the lady and she showed me proof. Sure enough, $51,692.33 in real commission checks in just 3 weeks. I couldn't believe it. She revealed to me that her friend was a programmer who was able to automate the discovery of easy income where there's little to no competition. And because there's little to no competition, it was super easy to make a good profit time after time. She said the programmer had automated this completely. The system runs itself now using artificial intelligence, meaning it runs itself without human effort. The AI is effectively able to confirm methods that pay out to humans instantly. Now, if you did this yourself, this would take a very long time. But since this was a computer doing it, without you needing to know a thing, it was constantly giving new methods that are guaranteed to work. I knew this was the answer to my prayers, so I jumped the gun and literally begged this lady to let me in, realizing that I had no idea what I was doing. I took a leap of faith and even offered to help pay her a small fee to her programmer friend to help host this AI. She told me that I only needed to activate this, sit back, and then watch the instant paychecks roll in. Now, I may not know much about computers, but I was secretly very skeptical, knowing that my wife would be mad if she knew I spent our last $100. It was a huge gamble. Knowing that I had no other job or income lined up, I logged into the AI and saw a ton of what it discovered as instant payday methods. I simply activated a couple of them and just waited. An hour went by and my bank account was still a zero. Then 2 hours went by and still nothing. I emailed the lady from the forum, but she was gone for the evening. I was sweating. I didn't know what to say to my wife. If I couldn't pay the rent, we were going to be evicted and my 2 little girls would be homeless. With tears in my eyes, I prayed for my family. Then out of the corner of my eye, the screen reloaded and my account balance read $330. I refreshed my screen to make sure I was seeing this right. My heart raced in excitement. Then 15 minutes later, the account earnings went up to $510. I checked back and saw that one of the instant payday tricks was responsible for this. The AI was working. I woke my wife up and was sweating in joy. I finally went to sleep at 4 a.m. that day. My account earnings were at $1,500. I called the forum lady as soon as I woke up. I told her that I'll invest all of my earnings into helping make her AI system more robust. Even though I still had no clue what this AI really was, I could see the money-making potential of this trillion-dollar concept. The earnings came in daily and was averaging thousands for me. So I spent the next few weeks researching, educating myself. I had little experience with computers besides surfing the web, so I told the programmer my thoughts in very dummy terms. After 2 long months of dedication, the AI was finally perfected. I put my system to work, logged out, and 24 hours later checked back into my account, and wow! Check out how much it can be paid over and over, even if you're fully computer illiterate. I had finally found exactly what I was looking for, and I wanted to get this out to people who need it the most. I want to do this because the more people that use this, the more the AI gets trained, and the more money we can all make from an improved AI. And just like the more you train your cell phone using voice commands, the smarter it becomes. I'm also doing this to help invest in the one thing that saved my family from becoming homeless, the system that I now call the instant payday tricks. Because with this system, you can bypass the months of hard work and get started right away. In fact, when you access the instant payday tricks, you can start making money right from day one. Because how it works is incredibly simple. You see, as you log in, the AI will verify which methods pay huge profits at this very moment. You'll just need to activate them and get paid immediately. No more guessing about what works or what pays. No more online surveys that waste your time. No more searching for what might work but never actually does. This AI only gives you guaranteed results to ensure you get paid fast. And you don't need to own any products or ship anything whatsoever. You'll just be the silent middleman who takes a cut of the profits. And as millions of products are sold online every day, those commissions quickly add up. But now you're probably wondering, which products make the most money? Do I need a website? Do I need any traffic to make this work? The answer is no. The AI takes care of everything, and you simply activate the methods to get paid. Don't worry about any of that just yet. This is where you failed in the past. You got too caught up in the whats and hows with a few ifs and buts, when all you really needed to make money was the right method. And the instant payday tricks is that method. When you have this unique tool at your disposal, there's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. With the instant payday tricks, making up to $800,000 annually could be as easy as tying your shoes. As long as you have an internet connection or a cell phone, absolutely anyone can use the instant payday tricks to make up to $20,000 every single week.
I just wanted to make a quick video and thank you for changing my life. I've been one of your members for a little over a month now, and I'm consistently making at least $550 a day already. This is more money than I have ever made. Best part, I'm only working like 5 minutes per day, just like you said.
Are you kidding me? This software is super easy to use. It's incredibly powerful. The training materials in the members area, extremely helpful, seriously. Thank you for all your help.
Everything can start to change. Just imagine almost making $10,000 within your first week and maybe even $34,000 by the end of your first month. Imagine having the money you need and deserve. I mean, make the down payment on your own apartment, buy yourself your dream car. I mean, do the things you've always wanted to do and never go back to cruddy minimum wage jobs. You seriously won't believe how much can change in just a short few months.
I made $220 in the first hour of using the system, and I was completely mind blown. That was the first good bit of money I'd made online, and I just knew it was for real. Now I've actually been making $35,000 a month for the last 3 months. I'm almost completely debt free. I'm so grateful.
Not one of those people had any prior experience in automatic income before downloading the instant payday tricks. None of them even fully understood what AI could do for them. And the vast majority of our members came from a background of unskilled work. That's because you don't need any special skills or previous experience to make money with the instant payday tricks, because the system takes care of all of it for you. You'll be fully set up right away, and you'll be able to make up to $2,000 on day one. Thanks to this incredible system, you could finally be able to live the life you've always dreamed of. Gone are the days of working double shifts just to get by. You can forget about the sound of your alarm clock piercing your soul each morning. No more sinking feeling in your stomach because it's time to get up for work. After today, your time is your own. No more working and living to someone else's schedule. No more 9 to 5, no more rush hour traffic, and no more taking abuse from your boss. In fact, you can make triple in 1 month what most people make in a whole year. And what's really crazy is that I'm charging you next to nothing for full access to the system. That's because I've made it my life's mission to help ordinary people like yourself to finally get ahead. I figured out how to make my fortune and support my family, and I want to help you do the same. And so I'm letting you download the instant payday tricks today for a one-time fee of just $37. That's all. I don't make a dime from this. In fact, this is a contribution fee to the expensive $50,000 per month server that hosts this AI. I've contributed, and I hope you will too, because everyone contributes, for the tool that'll completely transform your life. You can make this money back within 30 minutes from now. And quite frankly, you shouldn't look at this as a purchase as you buying something. Rather, see it as an investment in your financial future. You can either cross off this page right now and go back to your life of work, debt, and misery, or you can take action and invest in this system that's able to make you richer than you ever thought possible. But I know that for some people, when money is very tight, even a small investment of $37 can seem like a lot. And so you want to be certain that you're going to make that money back and more. So let me put your mind at ease. To bring you the instant payday trick system, I've teamed up with world-famous trusted retailer ClickBank so that you can be certain your purchase is secure. What's more, when you buy the instant payday tricks today, you'll be doing so with a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. What this means is that if you get 2 whole months to try out my system, and if you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you all your money back. So you have absolutely nothing to lose here. This is a completely risk-free investment. Either you make up to $2,000 every single day from home using my system, or I refund you every last cent. And if you're concerned about what'll happen after you sign up for the instant payday tricks, don't be. Because as soon as you do, I'll be there to guide you every step of the way. See me as your personal mentor. Whatever question you have, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, I'm more than happy to help. Nothing means more to me than your success as the receiver of automated paychecks off this. I also want to help those men who once worked under me at the farm before their jobs were replaced by the machines. With this, we can let the machines make even more money for us. But if you want to join me to make $800,000 this year, then you need to act quickly. Of course, I would love to help absolutely everyone, but that simply wouldn't work. The stability of the site would be seriously jeopardized if I were to make the system available to everybody. So, if you want to secure your spot, then fill in your details right now. Take charge of your future and sign up now. Everything you've ever dreamed of could soon be yours if you make the smart decision in this moment. But hesitation could mean losing everything. Don't put this off for another second. Enter your details right now and change your life forever. Watch that first paycheck come in fast and then another paying you over and over. I look forward to guiding you inside.